scholars. It truly is. And well, I'm not even going to try to make something funny. Shit's just getting bad. It is just gaming. Everything about gaming is just becoming an eyesore. Very rarely do we get exciting news. I mean, you have Nintendo patenting everything. You've got, scalpers ruining Pokemon cards and, Pokemon codes and all that. So you've got Borderlands not being optimized on launch. And you got CEOs talking about how it's your, $5,000 GPU is the problem. Like what, Then you have consoles themselves. Xbox, PlayStation. Prices going up. Shit sucks. And you know whose fault that is? Fanboys. Fuck you. And I'm so glad I don't have to worry about that. I'm so glad that I am PC Master Race because you can increase subscriptions, but luckily I don't have to fucking pay for them. And yeah, shit's getting real. Game Pass. Not just Game Pass. Consoles are going up in price twice. Like how many times this year it's gone up? Twice? Now subscriptions are going up. That's right. Subscriptions are. That's right. Shit's getting real, man. Shit's getting real. And people are canceling. They're going to need counseling after this. They're canceling their subscriptions. That's right. I ain't boycotting shit. Haha. Still the best in the industry. If the price increase, you get more games, more exclusive day one, and more features. And it definitely pays for itself compared to PSN, which I canceled. By the way, I've seen what they give you. They don't really give you that much. It's like Fortnite and like a couple other bullshit things. Let anyone who thinks that the price increase is for the embetterment of the consumers is the most retarded, unintellectual human being that exists. Just say you are a shit eater and you eat shit. Anyone who thinks that Xbox increasing prices for console and subscriptions is a good thing or okay. If you are a gamer and you're not pro gamer, you're pro stupid. You are retarded. No one cares about your opinion. You would shoot yourself in the asshole if these billion-dollar companies told you to. You'd be like, oh, yes, daddy, I'll shoot myself in the asshole just for you. If you're working and have stable income, it's really not a hard ask. Even a kid, go cut grass or something's out there and some money. Stop baiting for money to be handed to you. The only time this price point becomes a problem is when you aren't willing to make money. What do you do? Who are you? An Xbox insider. This dude be looking like a dude who sucked dick. He can't even grow a fucking beard right. Like, what is this shit? You got stubbles over here, son. You're already balding. You look like a dude that would suck dick and not do it right. It's like boycotting your internet provider with no alternative. No, it is alternative. It's called Get PC. I'm interested. What are people saying about this? Yeah, there's also other things to do in life besides playing on Game Pass. I'd rather give that 30 for another activity, which I will. You're wild for this. If you're working with a stable income, what's this got to do with anyone's placement in life? You can have all the money in the world and still argue a price hike. Bartering with you must be a breeze. Listen, some people just are great doormats. Like I would say, hey, dude, you can be my doormat. I'll step on your face like for free. You don't have to, have $1 billion company do it. I'll step on your face for free. This price point is a problem because for over half the subscriber base, there's no new value provided. Again, that is huge. And anyone who's saying, well, it's inflation or tariffs, that has fucking nothing to do with an online subscription. It has nothing to do with it because they're not adding anything new. but the Fortnite crew. Oh my God. Oh. Let's see. Is it going to give us the list of shit that you get? Dude, I love like companies that do this. They give you a screenshot of some of the most cluttered bullshit to confuse you and to make you think that you're getting a good deal. EA Play. Wow. You're getting the ability to play shitty games like Assassin's Creed. Well, the new one at least is shitty. Wow. That's great value. Even though I'm curious how many of those were already free to play. Ubisoft Plus Classics. Wait, sorry, I got that backwards. Ubisoft is Assassin's Creed. EA is like Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah, that's great. Can I play Anthem on it? Fortnite the Crew, there it is. 70 plus day one games a year, including all day one games a year. So I'm gonna put a guess out here. This sounds really cool until you realize that it's all just indie games, including all Xbox published games day one. Yeah, I'm just curious, how many Xbox published games do you have that aren't indie games? Where's my goddamn Halo? Where's Halo, bitch? PC, console, and cloud. 400 plus games that you could get on Steam and any other game too. Like app. Unlimited cloud gaming at our best quality with the shortest wait times. Online console multiplayer. I mean, that's a given for anything that isn't PC. In-game benefits. Play and earn up to $100 a year in the store with rewards. But there's going to be a bunch of stipulations and you're going to have to do a lot of bullshit. And I guarantee the stipulations are right here where you have to literally get a magnifying glass normally to see the shit. Like you can tell immediately that this is just a farce when they have this more text below it than in the actual image. Like you have to be absolutely like, you have to be so easy to be gaslit. Bye, fuck you. A lot of people are just dipping. It is funny. You fucked up when even GameStop is making fun of you. Hello, old friend. GameStop. GameStop's been on a fucking tear with jokes. It's just funny that they shouldn't be making a joke since they literally shit the bed with a Pokemon event. After announcing a 15% increase on Game Pass Ultimate, bringing the top tier of services to $29.99 a month, the cancellation page on Xbox's website crashed when flooded. Yeah, it was so bad that so many people were wanting to cancel their Xbox subscriptions. It literally crashed the site. That's fucking funny. Is really not that expensive for a pass like that. The value is huge compared to buying multiple games each month. Yeah, sure, buddy. I'm sure spending $360 a year is what people wanted to do. Listen, advocate for Game Pass Ultimate. There's a lot you can do with it. Even still, increasing the price to provide no additional benefit is just a greedy corporation attempting to find out what they can get away with. I, for one, refuse to bend the knee to this. For sure, as a corporation, they're killing it and probably don't really need more money from clients. Exactly. I think people are more willing to support a company that is actually doing well. The only thing going well for Xbox is the Game Pass. That's it. There's nothing exciting. My Xbox literally just is a paperweight. It's literally there as like a cosmetic, like the Master Chief helmet that I have. Yeah, that's essentially what the Xbox is. It's just decoration at this point. Like it, the value is incredible. A lot of people simply can't justify $30 per month for it. At a certain point, the cost outweighs the value. Listen, there's going to be people that are whales that can just blow their load on anything. And then there are people who can't afford, can't afford to spend thousands of dollars on a PC. They have a family. They have bills to pay. You don't know where they are in life. They may do just well enough they can afford a family console. And they pay for Game Pass, which allows them to play games because they don't have enough money to spend $60, to buy new games. So they just enjoy the experience. You start cranking up prices. Shit, man. People got to pay bills. And there's always that one asshole it's really not that much. I'm so glad you feel that way. You can flip the bill for everyone, you dumb motherfucker. I mean, you're already sucking the cock of Xbox and any company that increases price for no fucking reason other than greed. You can suck their cock enough to get money out of them, right? I feel sorry for Xbox fans, man. Xbox console prices went up twice this year. Xbox Game Pass increased 50%. They tried to raise the prices of their games to 80. They went full third party and don't care about exclusives. Xbox sales are extremely down. Yeah, it is a bad time to be an Xbox fan. And PlayStation's not doing much better. Let's just be very honest. They also increased their prices. It is not a good a year to be in consoles. Even Nintendo has been sucking a lot of dick. Like, it is just consoles. I think we're going to get to a point where consoles start becoming irrelevant and we start seeing more cloud gaming where people try to compete with PC more and more and they push into the cloud gaming aspect. I see where consoles will no longer just be I see them trying to compete with PC because right now it ain't it, Chief. It ain't it. This shit's so bad. Even Santa said ain't passing. Xbox on the nice list. Never mind. Damn. Even Santa ain't taking this shit. What'd they do? Damn. Screw it. Ain't doing it this year. That's bad, man. That's really bad. Xbox. So here's your lineup. Ultimate available today. All the Assassin's Creeds. Sure. There's some classics. You got Tom Clancy. And you got War. We already had access to Warcraft, I thought, because they bought Bethesda. So a lot of these are mixed in. You already had access to this shit anyways. Which, just PC. PC's cheap. Damn, none. Holy. So you got 30% they'll suck the dick. And you got 50% they'll say, nah, I'm good. And then you've got 8% they're kind of in between. PC, I still think is value. I think if you have PC, $16 is still not a bad deal. It really is. It sucks dick. You're paying $5 more. It sucks dick. But I'd rather pay 5 more than a fucking 50% increase. Like the moment it goes past 20, I would never spend on PC. Like you're just at that point, it's like, sorry, I would just, for $40 more, I could just buy a fucking game that I want to play. Because 9 out of 10 times I'm using Game Pass casually. It is substantially better just buy the fucking thing. And then at least on PC, you can play it in any PC. You don't have to worry about losing the disc or anything. And Steam is generally, if it's on Steam, 99% of the chance you're guaranteed to always have that game. Unless you're EA and then you take that shit offline. And you can't play it offline. Yeah, I mean, this is not good. This is what happens as gamers and why I'm always pro gamer and always advocating that we just don't tolerate this shit. This is why you don't tolerate this shit. Xbox really woke up and said, damn. Xbox Game Pass is getting an upgrade. We've listened to your feedback and now we have even more freedom. Looks inside 50%. Santa giving up Xbox was not my 2025 bingo list. The end of Xbox Game Pass. Let's raise prices on our services literally hours after we saying we made $5 billion in profit on the last fiscal years. Fuck Sarah Bond. Fuck Phil Spencer. Fuck anyone who likes this. Damn. Game Pass profitability reveals that the service hit a record sales figure last year. Yeah, there is no fucking excuse. There is no fucking excuse. This is corporate greed. And if you are willing to suck their dick, you a bitch. And here's the thing. This is, as someone who's not a Xbox, I was about to say GameStop, Xbox fanboy, and I just consume the content, you get what you fucking get. If you eat shit, you will get shit, and you deserve it. I do not feel bad for people who willingly eat shit. You get what you deserve. Absolutely. It's still funny. Guys, you can, for a month, 20, damn. Is it crazy? Is it crazy? I remember for 3 months, it was like $24 for like Xbox Live. And now 1 month is 20 and it's just digital. Like, fuck, dude. Granted, even then, 3 months was just for online services, but you still have to pay for game. Like, you still have to do it for services. I think, is there like a $9 service? I'm not for sure. Yeah, I'm not for sure. Like, is it gonna just game? I'll click on GameStop. Are you gonna show me the shit? 1 month? How much is 3 months? $60 for 3 months? What the fuck? 3 months? It's ultimate though. It's ultimate. There's a difference. We're talking about ultimate. This is not standard. Okay. I stand corrected. I was about to freak the fuck out. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all sucking that much dick? Yeah, it says ultimate, you dumbass. Every gamer to Xbox after they become too greedy increase the game past ultimate by 50%.
You ever needed. It was perfect, but no, you just had to blow it up.
Yep.
You and your pride and your ego. You just had to be the man. If you'd done your job, known your place, we'd all be fine right now.
You could say that to every Xbot. And I'm saying not everyone who enjoys Xbox or is a fan of Xbox. I mean, fanboys, Xbox, people that no matter what Xbox, these are the people that no matter what their billion-dollar company will do, they will suck that dick. Kick a baby out the window, I'll suck that dick. Murder a couple people, still sucking that dick. Steal your wife, they will still suck your dick while you're fucking their wife. I don't know how that works, but they will try. The consequences of cheering for Xbox acquiring 1/3 of the gaming industry continues to cause harm for gamers. The Game Pass is getting a whopping 50% increase in the Ultimate tier. The Xbox ATI merger was bad for consumers. Xbox ruins almost everything it touches. I do think so. I think this having too much control of the population, and this is why I'm kind of okay with EA being claimed by Saudi Arabia. That just means Xbox will never get its fucking hands on it. And let's be honest, EA was already a shithole. There's a good chance that Saudi Arabia will make that shit less shitty. I think people like overreacted to that. Like, Saudi Arabia. Shit, I would rather I'm going to be honest. I would trust foreign countries more than I do fucking American-based companies. I'm just going to say that right now. Like, are we forgetting that the Japanese and the Chinese and all the Asian, countries have made fucking bangers, while we have Concord. You really want to put faith? Dragon Age. You really want to put faith in American companies? Listen, Saudi Arabia, pop off, baby. Pop off. It's still funny. By the way, do I think that they're going to revert this? No. It's the same thing with Netflix. People bitched and whined and shat themselves. They said, I'm going to cancel Netflix. I can't share my password. And guess what? Netflix said, bet. And they punish you for sharing your password. And guess what? People ponied the fuck up. Those leeches, those broke ass bitches, whatever you want to call them. They ponied up. They said, nope, sorry. They sucked that dick. And I can say that because I did cancel Netflix, though I do like Amazon Prime. There's a lot in Crunchyroll's subscription because I do anime. But Netflix, people they stuck around. In fact, their prices, like the value went up, their prices went up. People still be sucking that dick. They be sucking it. They said, you know what? I'm going to complain about it, but I'm not going to do nothing about it. I'm still going to give you. You know what? I said I was going to stop, and I didn't stop. Ka-ching. Here, I'm cha-ching. So I don't think Xbox is going to stop because people will sit there and either accept it or they'll bitch about it and then still buy a brand new console, buy the subscription, buy like 30 controllers. But they'll still buy this shit. Like, no matter what. Yep. There it is. That's right. The greedy Xbox. And Nintendo's just as bad, by the way. Nintendo's greed is... it's so weird. People are willing to shit more about on Xbox than they are willing to shit on Nintendo, and Nintendo is just as fucking greedy. But we're not going to have that conversation because the moment you do, the Nintendo bots then come out in swarms. Get the fuck out of here. $360 a year for Xbox game. Yeah. Hey, when people said they wanted the 360 to come back, I don't think they meant this one. They didn't mean this 360, baby. $30 a month for Xbox. Microsoft, have you lost your mind? Twitter's convinced that so many of us are just paid to advertise Xbox Game Pass. That's crazy. Almost as crazy as having access to hundreds of games and I love the troll. I appreciate the troll. Xbox Game price in my region is now $22 for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate due to the lack of gaming, cloud gaming. Given I pay $12 a month for Fortnite crew already, let alone adding some Ubisoft games, it works so well for me. Sucks for everyone else though. You're like, you know what? Cool. Thanks. Hey, ride the win. When it just happens to benefit you, you ride that shit out. You take those W's when you can, especially in the gaming world. You take those W's. There's still no annual subscription for Xbox Game Pass. That means it's $360 a year, which is more than Xbox Series S when it first launched. That's right. For a subscription for a year, you might as well pony up what would have been an actual console back in the day. Xbox Game Pass was never built to last. Renting games. By the way, I have always said that Game Pass was a great service because of its value. However, I think the reality is that it did so well. It sucked the air out of actual console, like not console sales, but out of like physical game sales and digital game sales. Like Doom is a perfect example where it just didn't sell at all. No one bought that shit because people were playing it day one on Game Pass. Which, if that's what they were trying to achieve, maybe this was the plan all along. Set it up, cheap, so everyone swarms to it, and the moment people are synced and they're eating from your hand, bam, hit them in that increase. That's why I think people, even though people are canceling, they'll be back. They always come back. They always come back. Microsoft confirms change. Yep. Why are we here? Xbox Game Pass may be $30, but Red versus Blue season 1 through 19 are free on YouTube with no subscription. Damn, is it really? I'm about to watch that shit. Dude, I'm about to watch that shit live. I don't give a shit. Red versus Blue, let's fucking go. Let's live stream Blue. We're just going to do a marathon of that shit. Yeah, look at that. Damn. Essentials is $9.99. I think the Essentials is just the online services, so I'm glad that stayed the same. That's still good. I don't think enough people are talking about this right here. If it's $9.99 just to play online, I still think it should be free but I get it, right? It's not like PC where I don't know. I personally think consoles should have free access to online. That's just my take. Xbox Game Pass Premium, 200 games, new games added with a year launch. I think this is good value too. I don't know. I think this is still bullshit, but I don't think enough people are talking about how good this is. This is value. This is good. I think both sides are correct. I think the people are saying, hey, you're overreacting. I think to a certain degree, there is overreaction and not talking about what's actually still remaining available at a value budget. But I do think as Microsoft is a greedy fucking company, there's no reason to do this. Like no fucking reason at all. There's just zero. There is just, it's no reason. There's no benefit to the gamer here, except for, if you really want your Fortnite crew and whatever else. But I do want to be fair and say that this is good value. I think this should be free. You get 50 plus games. That's great. But I think this just gives you general access to online, which I think should be free. I think this is the value zone right here. This is like PC, like how I treat PC is right here. Except this is hundreds of PC games and day one games versus just you get a new game once in a while. Microsoft Rewards really trying to justify Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price hike. You earned 70 points playing the game. Nice job. Tap here to reward. Oh, wow. I don't know how much, I've been out of the loop for like, this is so fucking weird to me that you can earn, like, this feels like you're playing like some kind of fucking gotcha game that you get a bunch of points, or what is it? Like yeah, where you're earning points, then you can use it to buy real life stuff. Like, it feels like this feels like GameStop. Yeah, GameStop did this shit. Buy a magazine, buy games, get points, then you can get your redeem your rewards or, prizes. And it's just like, you get this very 2-year-old cat headset or something, and it's like 3,000 points. That'll take you 10 years to get. I don't know. From the people that brought you the 600, God, I can't speak now. 650 5-year-old Xbox Series X and the $1,000 handheld gaming PC comes 30. Yeah, I mean, it is insane that it is 5 years old, and it's just in crazy. It's almost, you could literally just save $400 and buy a low end PC that runs most games, and you'd be better off. Except Borderlands, they'll probably fry it like a microwave. Yeah, I think this is just greed, man. This is greed. There's no reason for the greed. There's no version of this where this is not acceptable. That is acceptable. I think people are pandering to a billion-dollar company, and when you eat shit, this is what you get. You get shit for no reason. All right, that was my rant. That's just my thoughts. This, by the way, this is not going to end. The real reason I'm talking about it for so long is that this is not the end, man. Do you think this is going to end? No, PlayStation's going to do their shit. Nintendo's going to come back around to do their shit. It's going to be a ping pong effect because all these billion-dollar companies are going to find every minute way to push the line, the boundary, to fuck you. They don't care. They're not your friends. You can be their loyal, shopper. You're guaranteed, follower everywhere you go. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, you're the best. They're going to fuck you. They're going to fuck you like a $2 hooker on the side of the street. They don't care. They will toss your ass into a ditch and forget your name by Tuesday. And you keep buying their shit, they're going to keep pushing it. That's all. That's all I got to say about it. I'm just glad I don't rely on console or feel the need to buy console, because the new one that's going to come out is going to be fucking expensive. I'm not buying that shit. I will flip a coin, but most likely it's going to be another PlayStation because I prefer Final Fantasy. But if they do, most games are now doing cross-platform on PC. I will buy that shit on PC if it's a day one PC. I will wait if it's not, because it's not worth buying a console, because all I'm using it for is paperweights. Like, I'm more likely to use my PlayStation and my Switch than I am my Xbox. I almost feel like just to use my Xbox to hook it up into my TV in my bedroom, just to watch anime off of. That's it. So I can watch anime from bed. That's the only value it has. It's a very expensive stream box. That's it. Oh man, I remember. I'm gonna go on a rant again, so I'm gonna call it there. I miss the days where I was excited to play console games. I remember I used to be an Xbox and then a pony. My best friend was a pony. He was a pony boy. It was all about PlayStation. We would always jab at each other, make fun of each other. It was a great friendship. Damn, it sucks to be a modern gamer. No matter where you go, everyone's just trying to make you eat shit. I just want to play games and have fun. Why is everything becoming so corporate garbage that everyone just wants to fuck me? Like, you're gonna fuck me, put a ring on it, and take me out to dinner. I'm just saying. Anyways, I'm Mr. Game Counselor. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Ah! What the fuck? Scared the